Hello, Gary Crowley here with step 1 of wrist pain relief, also often labeled carpal tunnel or carpal tunnel syndrome relief. And what we're basically going to do in step 1 is we're going to release the belly of your forearm with your opposite thumb. We're going to release the belly of your forearm with your opposite forearm. We're going to release the top of your forearm with our fingertips, and we're going to release the top of your forearm with the point of your opposite elbow. All those we're basically going to be doing with the press, hold, move technique, but you can also do the press, pull, release technique just as a change of pace, or just to test its effectiveness, because sometimes different things work better than others, and you're the one in there working on your tissue. So step 1, we're going to release the belly of your forearm with your opposite thumb. Basically, you can either put your forearm in your lap and bend way over, or you can put it on the leg of a chair, or you can get a nice firm pillow. This is a yoga bolster to just rest your forearm on. Take your opposite thumb, press in all these muscles all the way, basically from about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down up to your elbow joint, because these bellies of your muscles, they get tight, they yank on all the tendons that run through your carpal tunnel and run down here through your wrist, and then your wrist hurts, but usually it's the bellies of these muscles that are tight. So you're going to take your thumb, you're going to feel around, see what's tight. I got a nice tight one there because I use my forearms a lot. And when I get here, I'm going to open and close my fist. Maybe close my fist, flex it back and forth a little bit. Anything that makes that muscle under where I'm pressing move. That makes it move. That makes it move. That not so much for that tender spot in particular. So you do that and you'll feel those muscles release. Again, you can do the press, pull, release. Press, pull, release. And that can also be effective. Now the one I love, because I have to do this all the time for the nature of my work, using my hands all the time. Lay your forearm flat on a nice soft surface. Take your opposite forearm, not the point of your elbow, your forearm, right there. And you're going to put it just like a rolling pin. You're going to dig it in that nice flesh of your forearm, and when you find a nice tender spot, you can press with mostly your body weight. You don't even really have to use much shoulder strength. And open and close that hand. I'll come up a little higher so you can see that. Then maybe move that so much. Not so much. Open and closing the hand really seems to access the most, because it's a lot of muscles that have to open and close all 5 fingers. And so that's a good one. And I do this all the time to release my own forearms from working all day. Get a lot of old plumbers come in. They lose their grip. It's because these muscles are tight and can't flex anymore. You do this with them, and suddenly they get their grip back, and they can get back to work fixing everybody's plumbing. Okay, so that's step 1A and B. Step C, we're going to release the top of your forearm. Best way to do this, so you can grab both sides, is to put your fingertips into this tissue here, and then these muscles flex your wrist back. So just flex your wrist back and forth. You can even do some circles if you want, but you're pressing this tissue, you're pressing, holding, flexing back and forth, pressing, holding, all the way from this bone to this bone. Anywhere in there you find a tight muscle, figure out how to flex your hand to make that tissue move under where you're pressing, and it will release and probably help your wrist release. The last thing we're going to do, especially if you get a really stubborn, you're going to get most of your mileage from the front here, but you do need to do this as well, because in some cases this is where the problem is. You got a really stubborn top of your forearm. You're going to take your opposite elbow, and carefully you're going to take the point of your elbow this time, and you're going to press it in between those 2 bones where there's a tender spot, and you're going to flex that hand up and down. And you will feel this. You don't need much pressure at all. Take your time. Make sure you're not on the bone, but between those 2 bones, and press on any of those spots. Now up here there's a lot of nerves in general, so that's going to be kind of tender. Maybe up here, just do the hand, but from about here to here on your forearm, you can get in there, dig around, and again, you're only working at the level you can relax into. So that is step 1 of wrist pain relief, carpal tunnel pain relief, and I will meet you at step 2. Thank you.